happens, we get a lot of news, online news about 8th pay commission likely hike of pay, and most of the things they say the hike will be with the fitment factor of 2.86 and above, and it will not happen. I have already given a brief basic pay, starting pay, what will be the fixed scenario. If the hike is going to be 20% from the basic pay, what will be the total? And if it is the maximum 40%, what will be the new scale? We'll briefly see that. What is going to happen is, based on the past 7 pay commissions experience and all, government, the pay commission will recommend the existing basic pay plus the DA as on 1/1/2026, which is going to be something like 60 to 62%, 60% to 62%. Now we get 53%, and January onwards it is going to be increased 3%, but minimum 2%. So there is a slight issue, that is why I have not finalized the last forecast. I am waiting for Labour Bureau data for Dearness Allowance, because whatever RBI gives in terms of percentage, there is a small variation in Labour Bureau's data, surprisingly. The government cannot give two different things. So there is a slight variation. There is still possibility of 56% from January, and another 5 to 6% we will get from July and January of 26. So total DA one will be having as of 1/1/2026 will be either 60% or 61% or 62%. That will be added to the basic pay, plus minimum 25% add-on will be there, or 30 or 35 or 40%. So if you add 25% add-on, so the fitment factor will be 1.86. Suppose if the pay commission recommends 40% add-on, the hike will be 2 or 2.02 fitment factor. So with that, pay will be fixed. So the minimum pay 18,000 may likely become 33,600, may likely become 33,400. The minimum pay from 18,000 will all likelihood become 36,500 is the highest hike, or 33,700 or something like that, that is the lowest hike. That is a hike of 4,500 to 7,200 in the basic pay alone. And then HRA, now the people get 30% in the metro cities, X-class cities, and second level cities it is 20%, and all other cities and villages 10%. That pay commission is likely to recommend as 24, 8, 16 and 8. So with all these things, transport allowance also, whatever was recommended in 7th pay commission, now we get the DA also to that. So instead of doubling it, 7th pay commission whatever was recommended, that amount is likely to be doubled, or whatever we get with the DA etc. plus some 5% they will add, and they will, in the name of rationalization, they will not give more than 300 to 400 rupees net increase in the transport allowance. So with all these things, a peon, a starting peon, the total pay, they will be getting some 36,700 plus without pay commission itself as of 1/1/2026. Basic pay 18,000, some 11,000 plus DA, and 5,400 HRA, transport allowance another 2,700 or something like that. So all put together they will be getting without pay commission itself some 36,700 plus. That will become minimum of 44,250 or 48,000 plus. So the hike will be minimum 7,500 to 10,000, 11,000. That is sure. Entire amount. All the allowances put together. But all the allowance put together also, the salary, total salary will not go beyond 48,000, which is simply not possible. But what newspaper says is pay itself is increasing, basic pay itself is increasing to 53,000. Then all HRA etc. will lead to 75,000 for a pure. I don't think it's all wishful thinking. It cannot happen. But net increase, minimum increase with all HRA, CC, everything. Those who are with quarters, they won't get HRA. Transport allowance, if the same campus, they won't get something like that. All other things they will get. Distance doesn't matter. So, with that in view, basic pay, DA, HRA, transport allowance, all put together, minimum hike of 7,500 to 10 to 11,000 rupees for a pure. That is possible. So 44, the revised salary from 1/1/2006, of course allowance sometimes they delay, but overall when they give, the total amount is likely to be for a peon 44,000 plus, which is really very good amount. It is nearing 50,000, not 50,000, 44,000 plus, and huge rise will be some 48,000 level. Beyond that, actually 47,000, not 48,000, 47,000, something like that. So same way for pensioners. So everybody, whoever is interested to see their salary, they have to just take the basic pay of their salary as of 1/1/2026 and multiply the basic pay by 25%. 25% extra amount in basic pay they will get. There is a possibility they can get 40% of the basic pay. That is extra amount, additional amount. Plus is HRA, CC, etc. As I told you, once you calculate multiplied by with 1.86 factor or 2.02 factor, from that value you calculate for 24% HRA. If it is Y class, it is calculate for 16% HRA, and Z class it is calculate for 8% of the HRA. So that, and the transport allowance is going to be nominal increase only, because already we are getting Dearness Allowance or transport allowance. So they are not going to hike too much. In terms of few hundreds only, they are likely to increase. This is what is my calculation. Similarly, the pensioners will also have a hike of, pensioners are having like basic pension or family pension. Normal pension, when you call normal pension, normally it is basic pension. That, assuming that a pension is 20,000 or family pension 20,000, let us say. So minimum hike for their entire pension will be, for a person who is getting basic pension of 20,000. So because he will get now with the 62%, it will go to 32 for 32,000, some 400, something like that. From that another 5,000 you add, 37,400. 5,000 rupees minimum they will get for 20,000 basic pension. From their total pension of some 32,000 plus, they will get 37,000 plus. And if the hike is going to be 40%, they will get 8,000 rupees overall hike. That is, they will be drawing some 32,000 plus, that will become 40,000 plus. So pensioners drawing 20,000 pension, basic pension. So Dearness Allowance will be 0 for 1/1/2026. 1/7/2026 they will start some DA based on the price rise. So this is what is going to be the new scenario. As the pay commission starts its work, any new news we will discuss. All newspaper and online news on pay hike of 2.86, that is 186% hike and all, is totally fake and false. Of course, employee side they are demanding 2.86, all those things. Employees always demand more only because it is all bargaining methodology, and the government pay commission will try to strike a balance, keeping in view the overall paying capacity, etc. And what I calculated as a net increase of 25% to 40% will remain, minimum 25%, maximum 40%. And UPS related things I have made a brief thing. Now detailed discussion I am preparing it, including calculation. Soon I will come up with those videos also. Till then, bye.